163. Crazy. Welcome in here to episode number 163 of Burns and Berman.
We're rolling.
It is mock draft Monday on a Wednesday.
Yeah, been a little bit,
which we're going to get into in a little while. But we do have maybe a little bit to talk about, I guess.
We do
around the sports world.
About my boy Trey Smith.
Well, the franchise tag window opened yesterday, and no one's been tagged, so that would include him. I didn't think he was going to get tagged. Was there?
Yeah, no, and there was a report that came out that he will not be franchise tagged or transition tagged.
That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't mean that he won't go back to Kansas City, but I did not think it would be on the tag.
And Bears Twitter sleuths are already being Bears Twitter sleuths, and they found out that his girlfriend already lives in Chicago as well. So the push is on. The push is on. But
yeah, we'll see what happens. That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with him. USA Canada tomorrow night.
We are going to be on the call for that.
You are.
Me and Michael are going to be live for USA Canada, which is going to be very interesting. And right on cue.
3.8 speed, no.
Right on cue. Look at that.
Pick up.
I literally, when I say 5 seconds ago said, we're going to be live for USA Canada tomorrow, you called me. What's up?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you advertised that we're going to be live for the USA Canada game.
Literally 5 seconds ago, I said it, and then I looked down at my phone, and you were calling me.
Who's there? Who's in the stream?
Me and Burns.
Hi, Mr. Mursky.
Is he excited for the game tomorrow? Hey, Burns.
Dude, do you have to go to school? Does school not exist for you?
Yeah, like what your schedule is ridiculous this month.
I'm coming from school. I'll go to the aquarium today.
What?
Yeah, I just came home from.
What were you doing at the aquarium?
We were on a field trip from school, but guess when they told us?
You had a field trip to the aquarium today?
Great, yeah, but guess when they told us that about this field trip today?
When?
Yesterday.
Hey, by the way, we're going to the aquarium tomorrow. By the way, for those who don't know, including definitely Burns, the National Aquarium is in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's absolutely massive. Like it's so huge.
You know what?
I thought that the biggest one in the world was in Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta.
And that's a random fact.
I know Baltimore is the biggest one in the world.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the biggest, but it's the national one.
Yes, the biggest one is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, apparently there's one that's bigger in Atlanta, but ours is the national one, so we win.
Ours is like the best one.
I don't know. I was supposed to go with GFed, and then he didn't end up coming, so I don't know. Oh yeah, GFed was gonna like crash Burns and Berman today. He was gonna walk in.
Oh yeah, Burns didn't go to that. I saw it on Twitter.
No, B is on TikTok. He was doing Twitter and TikTok comments, and of course the TikTok comment that won was a D3 women's swimming and diving tournament in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
That's amazing.
So yeah, and now
that's incredible.
Today, and now today there's some D3 wrestling tournament that's leading. A swimming and diving thing again.
That's awesome.
I think that they're just going to send him to Milwaukee School of Engineering men's volleyball versus Carthage College, which I actually do know Carthage College in Wisconsin.
Let's go, GFed.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Michael, I'll see you later.
All right, see ya. Go USA.
See you, Mursky.
All right. Now we can get into mock draft Monday on a Wednesday.
Mock draft Monday on a Wednesday.
So,
dude, craziest shit happened to me ever yesterday. I forgot.
Let's get into that first then.
Okay. It's not even that crazy. It really doesn't even matter.
That's cool.
So yesterday, I had to go to the doctor. After the doctor, I'm like, you know what? I want some Sonic. Now, the only thing that I get from Sonic, and I only have it down at school because the closest one at home is like 30 minutes away, is an ocean water. If you know what an ocean water is, it's one of the best drinks you could drink. It's so good. It's awesome. All it is just Sprite with this blue coconut syrup, but it tastes like you're on the beach. Hence the name ocean water, right? Have you ever had Sonic before?
Yeah.
You know that they're famous for their drinks, right?
Right.
I show up, I click the little button where you park your car, and I wait for the guy, and he goes, "Hi, we can't do any soda. We ran out of CO2." How does that happen? How are you? That's like a burrito place saying, "Sorry, we ran out of tortillas."
Yeah.
And I called him like 2 minutes ago, and he said, "Yeah, now we got a little bit of CO2. It might last us till dinner time."
Let's go.
But yeah, I was really disappointed about that.
Yeah. Did you see this shit? He got his foot amputated.
What?
Yeah.
When? Like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wow, when you Google search him, it says American businessman.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, he is.
Holy shit.
I know.
Holy shit, LeVar Ball doesn't have a foot.
I know.
What the hell?
I loved LeVar Ball. That was,
oh, yeah, no, he's hilarious.
one of the very few consistently through the entire time Ball family supporters.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Not all the time, though. Like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
eat
I was
them
not
cold,
always. Not always.
but if you get like the cinnamon ones and you heat them up in the toaster, unbelievable. Okay.
Agreed. Fully agree. I loved LeVar Ball. That was like 6th, 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
Big baller brand.
Dude, when the Lonzo shoes came out.
The ZO2s. Hell yeah. I
Oh,
loved the
ZO2's
Ball
nice.
brothers. And I always got clowned by my friends because I was the only one of my friends who actually liked them. Everyone else hated the Ball brothers.
Everybody
And
else did.
I was the only one who liked them.
I would go home from school every day and watch Chino Hill's highlights.
So I always got clowned though during Lonzo's rookie year. And Lonzo wasn't like amazing.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. But dude, when he came to the Bulls eventually, like when he was healthy before this fucking knee injury, he was fantastic, man.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't like obviously a superstar, but he was a role player, but he played his role correctly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. One of the best role players in the NBA when he's healthy.
Now let's get into mock draft Monday and a Wednesday.
Sure. I love Chase Walker. He's such a stud, and he's going to leave us next year because we're not going to offer him any money.
So the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking that they were going to go quarterback. Cam Ward. I kind of feel like they might go Abdul Carter recently.
You see, and I'm kind of with them on that because I don't like any quarterbacks in this draft class.
Yeah.
I told you that. I'm not a fan of any quarterback in this draft class.
And the philosophy of let's just, I mean, because this is a new regime in Tennessee. Yeah. All new people. Mike Borgonzi, their new GM. You get the number 1 overall pick. Just get the pick right.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have that mindset, just get the pick right. Get Abdul Carter, who, I mean, he's going to be good.
What about Trav, though?
That's true.
What about Trav?
That's true. But I feel it sounds like it's going to be Abdul Carter if it's not.
Who do you think the best player is in this draft class?
Well, again, it depends. Because.
Yes, he did get a haircut. Here's a full screen of it.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Look at it for a little bit longer.
It looks the exact same that it does whenever I get it.
Side angle. Give us the full side. No. I turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you go. All right. What is Travis Hunter in the NFL?
Well, he's going to play corner. But he's also going to,
because is Travis Hunter a better corner than Abdul Carter is edge rusher? No, he's not.
No, he isn't.
Does what Travis Hunter give you, is that more than Abdul Carter? That is the question, and that answer is probably, but it depends where he goes.
It is, and the thing is also, yes, Abdul Carter is better at his position than Travis Hunter is at his, but Travis Hunter also plays the other side of the ball.
Yeah, it depends how much of the other side of the ball he's going to play. He's not necessarily going to.
It's not going to be like college where he played every single snap. It's not going to be like college.
Oh, God, of course not. But
But he is going to play a decent amount.
Probably.
He is going to play a decent amount on both sides.
I think it fully depends on where he goes, though. I think if he goes to one team, he could be playing a lot on both sides of the ball. If there's a team that really wants to try it out, I wouldn't be surprised. I also wouldn't be surprised if he goes to a team that says you're only playing one side of the ball. Sorry. I think it depends.
Which, looking at the top 5, even though he won't fall there, the one team and the one coach that I see being, let's test it out with him. It's either Cleveland or Jacksonville.
Oh, I think New England.
I think New England would kind of. I don't know. I
I could see the Giants doing it too. The only team that I couldn't is Tennessee. I think Tennessee would probably be like, you're a corner. Which is why I think Abdul Carter would be the pick.
I'm with it, but also, but the quarterback position still needs to be addressed. So what do?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's. I mean, they have other picks. They also
fucking Matt Stafford.
We're gonna get into that in a second, actually.
Yes, we will.
Because there's a team that is people are talking about potentially really could be doing that.
Yeah, and I don't think it's the Titans, and that's why with the Titans, I think I'm still taking Cam Ward. I think you got to.
Okay, but that's fine.
I like what you're saying with the dual.
I kind of want to have him take Carter just because it's a different scenario, and let's see how the draft would play out.
Sure, I'm fine with that. I do like what you're saying, but I still think it's Cam Ward. And maybe with some of the shit that's going on right now, maybe some shit changes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think we should give them Abdul Carter, though, because last time we did a mock draft and a quarterback went 1. Well, without a quarterback going 1, let's see what changes.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's do that. Abdul Carter to Tennessee. Now, Cleveland, we had taken Carter.
Yes. It's a complete switch up.
Right.
And honestly, I think that Cleveland's in a state of mind.
I think they absolutely should trade out of this pick.
I like that. I was either going to say that or take the best player available. Or they're just in a best player available position.
They are in such a terrible situation, though, right now. They need to get as much as they can. They have 13 teams. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Raiders at 6 make a lot of sense to jump up ahead of the Giants.
And take Travis?
No, to take Cam Ward.
Oh, Cam Ward.
Or Shador, but I would say probably Cam. I don't think that someone would trade up to take Hunter because I think it's more likely that a team would trade because you have to give up a lot to get to 2. You're not trading up to 4. You're trading up to 2.
Yeah. But what if the Patriots trade up to get him?
I don't see that happening.
I don't see Abdul Carter going to the Tennessee Titans, Josh.
Right. But at least there's logic behind
it. Could happen. There is logic. They want Travis Hunter. They don't want the New York Giants to get him or the Cleveland Browns. Boom. They trade up.
How about the Raiders?
Sure, to get Cam Ward.
Yeah. How much do they have to give up? Let's say to move up.
And guys, the one thing that Josh never does for me is I always ask him to throw in like a random player in the trade, and he never does.
No, I'll do that for you.
Okay.
Damn.
Trade
1,000. We have to get to the picks right, and then we'll give me 1 second. I need to figure out what.
Yeah. And the player that will be traded is Max Crosby.
Jesus. It's not a random player.
Yep. Max Crosby.
Okay. Sure.
Yes. And it doesn't affect still put the picks regularly.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
I think it's going to take them a 6.
I'm looking at it, and the equivalent that they need to make up for, the next pick they need to give up to move up from 2 to 6, from 6 to 2, is the equivalent of the 16th overall pick. So they'd have to give up a first probably next year.
Yeah.
To do this.
That's what I was going to say.
And then
Max Crosby.
and then we'll do like that.
Yeah.
And then I was about to say, where even are the players?
It's
Not Tyree Wilson or Calais
No.
Jason.
Nope. Max
Sure.
Crosby.
There you go. Oh, the
This
Browns
trade
don't
will-
want him anymore.
This trade will not be accepted. Force it through, Joshua.
There. All right. Raiders move up, and they're taking Cam Ward.
Cammy.
Giants at 3, I think, would take Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Because
he's still hanging out there. You gotta take him.
Not to mention, what do you think about these Stafford rumors?
It would be the shittiest thing that the Rams could do, sending Stafford off to New York. It would be the shittiest thing that the Rams could do. Do I see some legitimate to it? A little bit, with the way that all the insiders have been talking, saying, hey, this is going to be like one of the craziest off seasons in a long time. That would be something. That would be a boom. There you go. And the Giants would be fucking good. The Giants would be pretty decent. They would, though. I mean, dude, Dable is a fantastic coach. You go and get Travis Hunter at 3. You go and get Matt Stafford in the offseason. There's still a lot of problems, but that solves a couple of them.
Yeah.
That does, but how many years does Stafford have left in him?
1 or 2.
1 or 2, yeah. He won his ring. Honestly, if I were him, I'd pull a Gronk on the phone with that one story, how he got traded.
I'm retired. Sorry.
Say, yeah, I'm retired. That's what I would do. If I got traded, I'd just say I'm retired if I were him.
Get Malik Neighbors, though. I mean, the Giants do have pieces. You're not wrong.
They do.
And especially if they were to get a guy like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, so take Hunter. Take Hunter. I'm in for it.
Let's do it.
And now the Patriots feel like they just got fucked.
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. All right.
Okay.
I took a look at PFF yesterday.
Sure.
At some grades from last season.
Mm-hmm.
And the offensive tackle grades. The worst offensive tackle in the NFL last season due to PFF grade was on the New England Patriots. The second worst offensive tackle in the NFL was on the New England Patriots.
Oh, you're such an asshole.
The 2 lowest graded tackles in the entire NFL both played in New England last year, according to PFF. You thought your O-line was bad. New England's was even worse.
Who are you talking about taking right now? Not Campbell. He's playing
Campbell.
guard. We talked about it multiple times. He's playing guard in the NFL.
But I think that they just... It's true. That is true.
Yeah, fuck you. He's a bear. He's got bear written all over him. He probably doesn't know. He's gonna get taken.
He's not falling that far.
Fuck. Which sucks so much balls.
Will Campbell, though, can play tackle. It's not like he can't. I think Will Campbell, though, makes a lot of sense for New England.
I like how in the review thing it says, now here's a guy.
Yeah, because they're not it's Collinsworth's company. But also they haven't come out with the draft stuff yet. Their draft previews. That's gonna come out probably after the combine. I feel like Will Campbell, though, just makes sense.
Their offensive line does just suck in general.
Too. I mean, it was by far the worst in the NFL last year. By far.
Yeah.
So let's give it to him.
I guess. Fuck you, John.
This is a slam dunk pick of Mason Graham, in my opinion.
Yeah, run it right away. Don't even.
All right, Cleveland trading down from 2 to 6.
What do you do? What do you do if you're the Brownies? It really is. I would say Genty, but I don't know.
I don't understand why Michael Williams is so low. He's going to be much higher. Same with Jalen Walker. Where even is Jalen Walker? Jalen Walker is going to be probably a top 10 pick. Where the hell is he on here? Why is he 32? He's going to be a top 10 pick.
That's weird.
Not necessarily at this pick, but he'll be a top 10 pick. I don't know why he's so far down. Anyway, Ted McMillan could make sense.
What about Shador to Cleveland?
I mean, he's just sitting there.
He would want to literally off himself if he went to Cleveland. Yeah. We could go Shador.
Could.
That would be really funny. I'm not going to lie. Sending Shador shit. Give him fucking Shador. Do
Done.
it. Do it. Send him to Cleveland. He is literally he's pulling an Eli Manning on draft night if he
would
drafted by the Browns. Any other city, I think that he'd be fine, but going to Cleveland, and Dion would probably have something to say. That's not the prime time energy right there.
New York Jets.
Jets, Jets. Did I do one too many Jets?
Yes. So, you know who Daniel Jeremiah gave to the Jets? Tyler Warren. Which I found very interesting.
That is very interesting. Tyler Warren's so fucking good. So good.
The thing about Will Johnson, because I've started watching some stuff.
Yeah.
Will Johnson was phenomenal in 2023. In 2024, he was not very good, like at all.
Either was that Michigan team as a whole. Except against Ohio State.
Right. He was injured, but his tape was not good.
Yeah. What if we went, I'm trying to think of what the Jets really need is quarterback.
Will Johnson still does make sense here.
Yeah, because they do need some help back there. I don't know. We could go Will Johnson or Starks.
No, it's Starks. Well, let's go Will Johnson.
Okay.
Panthers.
Carolina.
All right.
Wow. What?
That's just an interesting sound. I think this is Jalen Walker, who, again, I have no idea. He's an edge rusher, by the way, not a linebacker. Not like a. Yeah. I don't know why he's so far down here. This is a round where he's going to go, like either 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I'm sure PFF will update that because that just makes no sense why he's so far down.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen Walker.
Panthers need some fucking help.
Yeah. Again, they broke the record for points allowed in a single season last year. That defense needs a lot of help.
Nolans.
This is one of the most interesting teams in the draft for me because I have no idea what the hell they're going to do. I just have no idea where to start with them.
I feel like they're kind of I'm fine with McMillan going there low key.
That's what I was thinking.
But he's that low key is just kind of like best player available as well.
Yeah, Ted McMillan.
Yeah.
How about Olave, who has a lot of injury issues?
Or I'm fine with Burden, dude. I'm fine with it being a little bit of a surprising one with Luther Burden. He's such a stud.
I feel like Tet, though, makes more sense for the Saints than Olave, and then with Olave than Burden would. So let's go McMillan. But I don't disagree with that necessarily. But I just think in terms of fit, it would make more sense to go McMillan. All right. The Bears. How long of a conversation is it to go Genty here?
Josh,
how long is that conversation?
Josh, I know. It's sitting right there. It's like
he's just sitting there.
It's like having the angel and the devil on your shoulder. The angel's telling you.
Sitting there.
The angel's telling you, give the Bears either an offensive or defensive lineman right here. It doesn't matter who it is. James Pierce Jr., anyone.
It would. This pick here would
But then the
probably
Devil's
be
telling
Calvin
you.
Banks. I think it's Calvin Banks or Ashton
Yeah.
Genty.
But then the Devil's telling you, you take Genty and the Bears go crazy on the offensive line during free agency, so you already don't even have to worry about it. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah,
And
it's just like
fucking take Genty. That's fine.
I mean, he's there.
I love it. I love it. I just need fucking offensive linemen, Josh.
Yeah.
Like I could be sitting here in a month.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good he is if he's got no one to run behind. He's got no one to run behind.
Exactly. Like the thing is I could be sitting here in a month petitioning for Genty to come to Chicago. That could completely be a realistic thing that happens.
Ben Johnson knows what a dynamic, young, first-round running back can do to an offense.
For sure. And I hope and I pray that Ben Johnson also knows that a running back with no offensive line is like
right.
going to a different country with monopoly money. That was a weird analogy.
That was a very interesting analogy, but it worked. It did work.
Going to the grocery store with monopoly money.
No. You had it was right. It worked. It was
I don't know why I went for different countries. I feel like grocery stores better.
Yeah, probably, but it again it worked.
Yeah.
You want to go Genty?
I want to go Banks, but I will go Genty. I'll let you do it. You click whatever button you want, Josh.
You're leaving it up to me, huh?
In a couple weeks, I might agree with you on Ashton Genty.
I'm torn on it. I didn't even say I was gonna. I said how long was the conversation?
I fucking love Genty, man. But I know what this team's struggle is. What side of the line does Calvin Banks play, by
Calvin
the way?
Banks.
Is he a left tackle?
He's played left tackle, yeah.
Okay, because the weird part is that Braxton Jones wasn't actually that bad. I mean, the only position on the Bears line.
I haven't gotten to him yet. I've heard mixed reviews. What do you think about him, Donnie?
The only position on the Bears line that's really locked in is Darnell Wright at right tackle. Mm-hmm. Anything else is free to change. But then having Trey Smith next to Darnell Wright, getting a center, and then having Calvin Banks play left tackle.
Let's go Calvin Banks.
Okay. That's simple enough.
San Fran. This is another really interesting one.
Ashton Genty and CMC. I'm kidding. That would be electric, though. That would be.
Can you imagine?
That would be insane.
San
Francisco's in another weird spot. What if they trade down? Is there any team? Is that a zero?
Who's trading up for who right now?
Somebody trades up for Genty?
No, I don't see that. I mean, maybe.
That would be crazy. That would be some crazy.
So, the move ahead of Dallas.
Yeah, because Dallas is going to
who
take
would probably take Genty.
Yeah.
None of these teams stand out to me in terms of a team that would want to trade up to get Genty.
Donnie's saying Calvin Banks, but the Bears
Calvin Banks just went off the board.
The Bears.
You're right, though. You're right, though.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you back to 2022 and with the Ravens had picked 14 and the guy that I really wanted was Tyler Linderbaum, who we got at 25. I wanted Linderbaum, but I kept telling people that everyone that would listen that the best player in the draft was Kyle Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Who the Ravens who went and got at 14, and then we got Linderbaum at 25. That's still my favorite draft, and that aged beautifully because they're both unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying the dude was the best player in the draft by any means necessary.
Okay.
But I'm going to compare it to that Kyle Hamilton where it was like, it was a fantasy where there was no way it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Ravens get Jahdae Barron, that's one, like, as a slot corner and put Marlowe and Nate Wiggins on the outside. And we can think about Cooper DeJean and what he did for the Eagles this year.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're
Game
saying
changer.
that's the same thing in Baltimore with Jahdae Barron.
Well, because it lets Marlowe go back outside and Nate
Mhm.
Wiggins goes outside. The reason why I bring it up, though, is I think that is the pick for San Francisco here. Jahdae Barron.
Sure. That works with me.
But yeah, I have no expectation that he falls to the Ravens. But man, if he did, that would be insane. But,
Do we even have to discuss
no
this?
way he falls to 27.
Yeah. Do we
All right.
even have to discuss this one?
I actually think we do.
I think it is Genty.
Probably, but here's the thing: as much fun as like we always talk about how Jerry Jones is this like flashy player guy. Let's look back at the Cowboys the last few years here in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think of the Cowboys as a team that takes the sexy pick, right? Their last 3 first-round picks: Tyler Guyton, offensive line; Mozzie Smith, defensive line; Tyler Smith, offensive line. This is they are and Walter Nolan, I could see. James Pierce Jr., I could see. Mike Green, I could see. I think James Pierce Jr. might be the pick, especially with the uncertainty around Micah Parsons right now. I want to go. I think James Pierce Jr. really makes more sense and actually aligns with the Cowboys' line of thinking a lot more than Ashton Genty would. Ashton Genty going to the Cowboys, as much as it sounds like a Cowboys pick, isn't.
Sure. That works.
Okay, yeah, but Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons.
Micah is Micah. Micah is a stud.
Maybe not. All right, but fine. We could go Walter Nolan. I think that would make a lot of sense as well. Especially with who's the free agent? They have a free agent. I think it's Dick Azula who's a free agent, who's a good player.
Let's go Walter Nolan.
All right, Walter Nolan. That makes sense. Miami.
Luther Burden. Tyreek Hill. Gone.
Is he gone?
Do you see him staying?
Yes. I do. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's staying.
Joshua.
You know who DJ gave them? And I thought was very interesting because I did not think about him as a first rounder, at least not this high, but that was just because he's a guard. He gave him Tyler Booker.
Really?
Which makes a ton of sense. I just didn't think that he was going to go this high. But Daniel Jeremiah is more tapped into the NFL draft than anyone else. And
apparently, yeah. I've seen a bunch of Bears fans having Tyler Booker in this late second round.
Yeah, that's where I assumed, not late. I was thinking early second. Yeah. But I don't understand why he wouldn't be the pick here.
No, I'm fine with that too. I
haven't watched him yet, so I that's interesting. Because I have not sat down and watched him yet. It's just from what I've heard good things.
Yeah.
And they need offensive line so bad.
Everybody's been hyping up Tyler Booker.
You want to give it to him?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Bit of a switch up of a pick. I like it.
Indy.
Colts.
Tyler Warren makes a ton of sense here.
Yeah, he does. I think that Tyler Warren's the pick. I think that
Tyler Warren's probably the pick. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Agreed.
A pretty simple one.
I cannot. I told you that guy who mocked him to Cincinnati it still is scaring me. I need to make sure he is not a Bengal under all circumstances. He is not allowed to go to Cincinnati. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I do like Starks going here too.
Really? Interesting. Because, first of all,
Jesse Bates, stud.
they need pass rush. They have needed pass rush help for over a decade now. One of these years, they're going to do it.
But is that the Atlanta way?
No, not at all. But, like, why wouldn't they do this? They have not one but two really good edge rusher options here.
It's sitting in front of them. It's like a big blinking light.
Actually,
Josh.
they have three. Michael Williams is still on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shamar Stewart. They are not passing up on all four of those guys. There's no way.
It would be funny. It would be
hilarious,
really
but
it would be an
no way.
Atlanta thing. Hey, dude, look at the draft last year. Look at Atlanta in the first round last year.
I know. But, like, they have to.
Run it back. Run it back.
It would be so dumb.
Starks, run it back. Run it back.
It's not Starks. Starks, there's no way. Starks is not the pick. Even if it's not pass rusher, it's not Starks.
Or finally, my boy Luther Burden.
I mean, that makes more sense than Starks would, but I don't see. They shouldn't. I have not sat down and watched Mike Green yet. I have not sat down and watched Mike Green yet, but I really like Michael Williams, who I have also not done to watch yet, but I've watched, from Georgia. Like, I think he's really good. I think he is better than early on. I think he's better than Pierce. I haven't watched Mike Green, so I couldn't tell you a thing about him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take Donnie's word for it, though, with Mike Green.
Sure, let's take Donnie. Let's do a Donnie pick.
All right, Mike Green. Speaking of Donnie.
Donnie, who are you taking here?
I'm thinking Kenneth Grant makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, that's a great pick. That is one thing that this is what we need to watch. But no. But if it was you, who's
I'm thinking Kenneth Grant.
Team?
Chad is saying Ashton Jeanty.
Dude, because we're in pick 16 right now, Joshua. He is falling down this draft board. Like, he's falling.
No fucking way the Bengals would take him, is there?
Oh, that might be where his landing spot is in this mock draft, Joshua.
Fuck it, he's going to Arizona. That's not allowed.
No, it might be allowed, Joshua.
I actually really could see that, though.
Yeah, if he falls,
it was not a thought, but like now it is like that.
But being real though, he's not going to fall like this. He's not going to fall.
He could. He's a running back.
He could, but I don't think he's going to fall this much. With the amount of dominant rushing that we have seen in the NFL over this past season, I just don't see Jeanty going anywhere below the top 15. Let's go with Kenneth Grant here.
Okay. Do you actually think the Bengals would take Ashton Jeanty?
Yes. Yes. Click the button.
Do you think they would do it over Luther Burden? Especially...
Click the fucking button. T. Higgins is coming back. I'm making you like want to kill yourself, but click the button, Josh.
You don't think...
Josh, stop it. Click it.
No, I'm asking, do you honestly... I'm taking my fan amendment. I'm actually thinking about it. What do you think they would do? Do you honestly think they would
their exact board? If this was their exact board.
That's what I'm thinking about. Because part of me thinks, yeah, they would. Part of me thinks there's no way they would. Because
I think
they really like Chase Brown. They really like Chase Brown, who had a great year.
They do,
but Jeanty is there. So like
you see that talent right there.
And they're also
a generational talent running back to add to this offense that's already loaded. Why not?
The only player that I could justify them taking over Ashton Jeanty is Michael Williams.
Yeah.
That's why
But do you know how much weight this takes off of their franchise quarterback shoulders?
A couple of these guys fall and I don't think they do it. But looking
Oh
at
yeah. This is
looking at this
there's a
specific
reason
board,
why this is a mock. There's a
Right.
reason why this isn't the draft, Josh, and it's a mock. Take Genty. Genty is Cincinnati.
it's terrifying. That's so scary.
That's awesome.
That
That's-
legitimately is terrifying.
That's so awesome that just happened. That's so awesome. All right, on to Seattle.
Jesus Christ, that would be insane.
Would that ruin your draft night regardless?
Oh,
of
I'd
what
be
the Ravens did?
so upset.
Regardless of what the Ravens did, would that ruin your draft night?
If we got Jahdae Barron, I'd be happy.
But still, then you just think about that.
To me, I'm thinking this would be Gray Zabel.
Sure. Yeah, no, that works with me.
That this to me is last year we had
Zabel.
Jackson Powers Johnson just every time. I feel like Gray Zabel is going to be that with Seattle this year.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect fit.
Looking at
Tampa. Michael Williams needs to get off this board.
I was gonna say James Pierce or Michael Williams, so that works.
I think Michael Williams needs to get off this board.
Sure, that works for me. Sorry, Chad.
All right.
Sorry, Chad.
Um,
I had to clear out the pipes, guys.
Denver.
Finally, give me my boy Luther. Give me my boy Luther to Denver to go and meet up with Bobo.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely can see it.
My boy Jim. That's the only reason.
Pittsburgh.
Burton, but he's also just a stud.
This is another interesting one.
Didn't we have them? Did we not have them trade back last time?
We did.
We did have them trade back.
This one is. I could see
there's a reason why we had them trade back.
Yeah.
Weird.
So let's not have them trade back though this time because we did last time.
Okay.
Let's have them.
I like what Donnie said, having Golden go there.
That could work.
Yeah.
That makes sense to pair him up with Pickens. I mean, this like speech. Yeah, I like that.
I think that's a good pick.
Let's go. Yeah, Matthew Golden.
Yay!
That works. All right. Chargers. I love this idea so much.
The Chargers.
Colston Loveland. Jim Harbaugh. They need tight ends so bad.
Josh, just click the fucking button.
I'm sprinting this pick in if I'm the Chargers.
Yeah.
Packers. Josh Simmons.
Yeah. James Pierce is falling. I don't like that, but he's falling.
Pierce.
Falling heavily.
Pierce.
Yeah, I think that Pierce is the pick, Josh, and he's falling heavily.
James Pierce.
I don't like that.
Katie would love that.
Yeah, she would.
Minnesota. This was another crazy pick. You know who Daniel Jeremiah gave them? Travion Henderson.
Really?
Yeah. I agree with Donnie, Malachi Starks. But I want to talk about that for a second of like that being thrown out there was like, whoa.
Where's he actually put it on the board?
Where? Whoa.
Not
that low.
He's
Amari and Hampton, I can justify. I don't know why Henderson is below these. Scatterbo is good, but I don't know why he's below.
Yeah, I want Cam Scatterbo really badly.
I think that Malachi Starks makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah. And that fucking defense just keeps churning, dude.
Yeah. And then, speaking of a ton of sense, CJ Stroud's former college teammate Emeka Ibuka.
Bingo. That's simple. They need receiver help. Go for it.
Rams.
The Rammies. The Rammies might be in a weird spot by the end of this free agency.
Yeah, they are.
It's going to be weird. They're losing Cooper Kupp.
I was thinking Limbo
might not exist. I'm fine with that just to build the trenches. Just get
Yeah.
something there. Because who knows what they're going to do. Maybe they go quarterback in the second round
I could see that.
to replace Stafford. But I mean, who would it be? Gabriel?
Jackson Dart, probably. Quinn
Or
Ewers.
Dart?
I don't know. It sounds like consensus QB3 is Jackson Dart, but I don't know yet. Yeah, let's go, Membu.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Baltimore.
All you, Joshua.
Shamar Stewart.
Go for it. Make your pick.
Shamar Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Shamar Stewart. Welcome to Baltimore.
And Josh is a happy
But,
camper.
oh shit, I just realized Josh Simmons. Wait, fuck, hold on.
No take backs. No take.
Well, I'm not, you literally can't.
Yep.
I'm all right with Shamar Stewart. I just forgot Josh Simmons was on the board. Like if Josh Simmons is not on the board, no hesitation on it. It's just, I'm all right with it. Fine.
Yeah.
It's not like awful or anything. Detroit. Go with his teammate, Nick Scorton.
Yeah. Yeah. Go with Scorton.
Yeah.
Click the
Okay.
fucking button, Josh.
Commies.
Not happy about it. Commies. Simmons is falling off a cliff.
I was thinking Josh Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah. Simmons is falling off a cliff. Send him to Washington.
Yeah.
This is a
That's-
very
that's-
weird mock.
It's a great pick for them.
This is a very weird mock so far, guys.
Again, keep in mind, a good mock draft is if you get more than 2 picks right outside of the top 8. So, like outside of the top 8, if you get 2 of these right, it's a great mock.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Let's see.
Like, I want to pull. Actually, after this is done, I want to pull up one of our mocks from last year. I want to see what it looked like.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Let's finish this up. Yeah, Jack Sawyer is still there. I guess he fell. I mean,
Jack Sawyer.
Yeah, he's down
And
here
that
now.
seems like a perfect fit in Buffalo too.
I could see that.
Let's run Jack Sawyer. Send him.
Or they could go. Yeah, I could see that. Jack Sawyer.
Jack Sawyer.
Okay.
Jack Sawyer going to Detroit would be the weirdest thing ever. That's like a day and night shift.
Josh Connerly to the Chiefs. You sprint that pick in.
Yep.
Philly.
Super Bowl champs.
Who's the best Georgia player DJ gave him Malachi Stark, so he had him falling.
Yeah.
We could go.
What?
This is an interesting pick.
This is an interesting
because pick. I also don't see anybody that, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe they trade down. I don't know who anyone would trade up for right now.
Yeah.
We could give him Jahan Campbell.
Yeah, that works. I don't know who the hell they'd be taking here, honestly.
Yeah, let's go Jahan Campbell.
That works.
All right.
Stay in your seat, guys. They're analyzing our draft. Wow.
Yep. There you go. That is our mock draft.
Bang.
I think 2.0.
Kelvin Banks is a Bear. Happy about it.
Shamar Stewart's a Raven. I like that.
Will Campbell, though, guys. I want Will Campbell bad.
This pick terrifies me.
Yeah. Abdul Carter, #1 is weird. That's still weird. But I like it.
Yeah. All right. I am now going to pull up.
Does it all save on here? Or
no, but I'm just going to go on YouTube on Burns and Berman. I'm just going to pick a random show.
There's got to be one mock draft one day.
Yeah. Let's see. Live Scroll about a year ago. Oh, episode 66. The thumbnail is a mock draft. So there you go. Let's just do that one.
Let's see.
So this was on February 26th. So actually almost exactly a week. Almost exactly a year ago.
Let's see.
Here we go. Caleb, Drake May to the Commanders and Jaden Daniels to the Patriots. Marv, Brock Bowers to the Chargers, Joe Alt to the Giants, Neighbors, Dallas Turner. You got Rome.
Yay, we did get Rome.
Olu Fashanu, we got right. JJ McCarthy, we got right. Cooper DeJean to the Steelers.
Wow, we had Cooper high. That's right. We had Cooper
he was
high.
Not, he fell. He was not supposed to go.
Yeah, I know. We had Cooper high in every single draft.
Terrion Arnold to the Raiders. Fuaga, we got right to the Saints.
Yep.
Jack Sparrows Johnson. Brian Thomas Jr. to the Colts. Nate Wiggins to the Jags. Johnny Newton to the Bengals. He fell. Rams got Latham. He went way higher. Broncos got Latu. Quinyon to the Dolphins. Kool-Aid McKinstry to the Eagles. He went to the Saints. Byron Murphy to Houston. Graham Barton to the Cowboys. He went to the Bucks. Mims to the Packers. Jared Verse to the Bucks. Darius Robinson, we got right.
Wow.
Troy Franklin, we got Rakestraw right, just not in the right round.
Yeah, dude, this is a good draft.
They got him later, but yeah, this is actually really good. Fatanu to the Ravens, the Steelers got him. Zach Frazier to the Niners, he went way later, but he probably should have been a first rounder. And Ladd McConkey to the Chiefs.
Not bad.
That's actually really solid.
Not bad.
That was actually very solid.
Damn. So if you guys want correct draft info,
I'm actually very impressed with us.
If you guys want the leaks of who's getting drafted, we'll get a good amount of them right. We'll get a good amount of them right. Drake May was a bit odd going to Washington, but that was the talk of the town at that time.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah,
but still, we get fresh haircuts over here and we get draft picks right. Thank you for watching Birds of Berman. I appreciate it, everybody. We'll be back on Friday doing something, talking about how the United States kick Canada's ass, hopefully.
We'll find out.
In not only goals, but fights as well.
We will be live for that on TikTok and Twitch. So make sure you guys tune into that. Josh watching hockey should be interesting.
Yes.
See you guys then.
Well, hang on. Did you?
4 clips.
That makes total sense. I go to Great Clips. I'm a Great Clips guy.
I'm Sport Clips.
All right.
I have no idea who this is, but okay.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. But
I assume so. I've never heard that name in my life.
Yeah.
Not once. See you guys. Go Ravens.
Bye.